Alright, so today we're out in South Bend, Indiana, and we're going to take an investigation. I hate the word investigation because it sounds so bloody Zach Bacon, and I don't like that. South Bend, Indiana, here at the Birdsell Mansion. There's not much history that I've been able to pull up on this place. It has been abandoned for a while, and I guess the last few years, I think 2019, the current owner purchased it and is now doing tours and letting investigations go. So tonight we've got the house to ourselves from 5 p.m. to midnight. So the background that I have been able to find out about this house is it was built in 1898 by J.B. Birdsell, who was the son of, I believe it was J.C. Birdsell, who invented the Birdsell clover huller. I guess if you're a farmer, you really know what that is, but I guess it was really big at the time. So apparently it's got some really good activity going on here. We'll see what that's all about. Apparently the basement and the third floor up at the top is the ballroom. Apparently those are the hot spots, so we might focus on that. But the main player in the hauntings here is the wife of JB, whose name was Olive, and she had lived here. He built this place. He ended up passing away a few years after it was built, and then subsequently she lived here for a while later, then moved away, and then when she passed away, her spirit decided that this was going to be where she wanted to come for the rest of eternity. So she spends a lot of time, from what I understand, up on the third floor in the ballroom and in her little powder room that's just off the side of it. You're really told not to provoke her, and if you do provoke her, she does get a little tired and a little angry, so things could happen with her. So we'll see what happens while we're here, but just to start, it is a very nice structure, but we'll see what happens. Yeah. Alright, so we got the spirit box left and we got the EVP. We go for an EVP?
Sure.
If I know how to use this thing. Alright, so I think this thing is recording now. Alright, Olive or anybody else, is there anybody here with us right now? Jeez, would you stop that? If there's anybody here, you can talk to us through this device that's in my right hand. I believe if you talk really, really loud, we'll be able to hear you. I know, I did too. Also, if you're here, right now it's really dark, so it'd be very easiest for us to figure out. If you move one of those cat balls, you just go up to them and touch them. If you go up to them and touch them, they will flash and we will know roughly where you're at. And don't forget, if you want to sit in the rocker, you can go ahead and sit in the rocker. You might light up that REM pod. Do you like people visiting your house, Olive? From what I understand, you moved away from this house and then passed away outside of this house, and you decided that this is where you wanted to stay. Did you love this place that much? Did you love this place because you loved your husband and this was his dream?
from what I understand, you moved away from this house and then passed away outside of this house, and you decided that this is where you wanted to stay. Did you love this place that much? Did you love this place because you loved your husband and this was his dream? Did you love this place because you loved your husband and this was his dream? Just quickly with this video here, we just did the EVP, and I don't know, the problem is there's a lot of interference with sound outside, and that, let me see if I can flip this around like this, try to do that. I don't know if I'm in frame or not, but there's a lot of outside noise because right there is a window that leads outside. A lot of sounds, pebble sounds kind of come from that side, so it's really kind of hard to see or rather hear. The thing that got me is I asked Olive on the EVP if she came back here, because apparently, like I said, she lived here, she loved this place, and then she moved away. I don't know what the reason would be that she moved away, but she apparently moved away and then moved back, or when she passed away, she came back and decided that this was going to be where she stayed. And so I asked if she came back here because she loved this place, or if it was because she loved her husband and that her husband loved this place so much. In the EVP, it's really hard to tell, but from what we can both hear, it almost sounds like there's a very faint, audible yes, or yeah. Yeah, it was a yeah. So I don't know. I gotta go home. I'm gonna have to download all this stuff and really listen to it just to make sure. But it kind of sent chills up my spine when I heard yeah right after I asked that question on an EVP. So we'll have to break it down and really see. But I just had to break that in here right now. I might even have to go downstairs and do a live video for a quick second, and maybe even play that EVP. I don't know, but I think I want to be up here for a little bit longer, a few more minutes or whatever, just to kind of see. All right, let me see. Let me put the camera down. Let me swing this around. That's where I will leave everything here if something happens. I will have Kelly come down and rescue it. Grab that. I'll put the REM pod. Let's go ahead and put the REM pod over here. All right. If you're there, can you walk away from... I ain't turning no light off, dude. I ain't turning no light off. If you were here keeping that green light lit, can you do that again? That could have been a malfunction. It could have very easily been a malfunction. I'm going to leave that over there and I'm going to turn this on. Are you here with me right now? Because this is getting a little, it's getting a little freaky. I'm not going up to the powder room, dude. I am not doing it. You know what? Let me grab a different one, because that one could be just kind of screwing up. Okay, so that one isn't now. It sort of is. It sort of is. This one, oh my fucking, oh shit. All right, is there something down here with me right now? Please come over to this REM pod and make that light up again. Ooh, I didn't get pushed or anything. I just found that hole. This thing is freaking out now. This is the second one that I had. I got a third one somewhere in here. Or did I leave that upstairs in the, no, there's the third one. So those are both kind of freaking out now. This one is not freaking out. Those ones are not freaking out now. This one is freaking out now. What the fuck, man? What the hell? What do you, I'm not going to the upstairs powder room, dude. I'm not, I'm seriously, I'm not. This is bad enough. I'm not going up there until who the fuck knows when. I don't get it. Is it me? You know what? Let me turn off. Camera down. Let me swing this around. That's where I will leave everything here if something happens. I will have Kelly come down and rescue it. Grab that. Put the REM pod. Go ahead and put the REM pod over here. Back. If you're there, can you walk away? I ain't turning no light off, dude. I ain't turning no light off. If you were here keeping that green light lit, can you do that again? That was, could have been a malfunction. Could have very easily been a malfunction. I'm going to leave that over there and I'm going to turn this on. Are you here with me right now? Because this is getting a little, it's getting a little freaky. I'm not going up to the powder room, dude. I am not doing it. You know what? Let me grab a different one. Because now it could be just kind of screwing up. Okay, so that one isn't now. It sort of is. It sort of is. This one, oh my fucking holy shit. Alright, is there something down here with me right now? Please come over to this REM pod and make that light up. I didn't push it. I can start to kind of debunk it that it might be something, it could be the camera, the phone. Nothing happened up in the powder room earlier. And that's part of the reason why I'm not going to go back up there. Might do it later. See, this one's still kind of fucking around. Those ones aren't doing anything. If there's somebody or something down here, can you make this thing spike all the way to the red, or at least to the orange? It's flickering. It's flickering to the yellow. There's got to be some sort of field or something down here, because this isn't making any sense whatsoever. All right, if something is making, or somebody is making the lights on the EMF detector on the staircase flash, can you come over to the sound of my voice and make one of these flash, or even the REM pod? Look ahead. Look ahead at what? See, these aren't flashing, so there's nothing going on over here. Alright, let's set the camera back down here like this. The shadow in that door. Could have just been a shadow, I don't know. I'll have to rewatch this video later on. Oh, I gotta pee. Let's turn the voice on. There go lights out. Oh, this is gonna fucking. Is there anybody or anything down here with me in this basement right now? If there's anything in this basement right now with me, can you go over to that REM pod and make that flash something other than red or green? For now. So this is the big ass ballroom. What I'll do is I'll come over here and I'm going to stick the night vision camera like that. Although it's too far away from anything to really be able to see. So maybe I won't. Maybe I'll stick this back over here and focus it on the rocking chair. However, I had it before. Can't get it to sit right. Can't get it. That's weird. It's sitting there before. Alright, there we go. That's good enough. Alright, so y'all keep fucking talking to me because you might not, you might. What? 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 Where is it? What? 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 That just turned on by its bloody self, man. Now, okay, explain it. It could have been bumped by something in one of these. It could have very well, but it's on AM. It wasn't on AM before. We'll stick the REM pod on too. Oh. That. You guys put me up here. Yeah, I've got it up to 350 now, or 100 now. As fast as it'll go.